Samantha found those fucking shit, great fucking vagina hairs. She's like, fuck, and she's like dyeing her vagina and shit, and she started shaving it off. Samantha on Sex and the City had like fucking great pussy hairs that started growing. She felt like she was getting so old and shit. Oh. And then she started dyeing her pubes and then just shaved it off. You put this in your fucking thing.
This is the best stuff.
But yeah, like, 40 years old, shit. You're almost the same age as me. Like how old am I gonna be? 37, I guess, pretty soon. Right? I'm like, fuck, you should look the same age as me, really. You can get your age back quick.
You look young.
Thanks. Did I say 37 on there?
Like a baby.
Say 37?
I'm fucking 27.
Like a baby.
Doesn't matter when you're a guy.
Yeah,
You're
guys
fucking
don't
80, you'll be 87. Doesn't make a difference.
Guys can get away with that shit, girls can't.
No, they hit that wall real hard.
Yeah, but women will usually, they don't really
Well,
care
that's
like
why,
that.
and that's why I talk about that with women too, like, that's why weight loss is so important, that's why it's so fucking, they're so crazy about it, because
They wanna look
it's
beautiful.
just natural, it's the natural thing, youth and beauty.
Yeah.
Like men, honestly, you could be a fat pig when you're a man and still have like, that confidence, or not even confidence, be still like a pretty dominant male, and women will still be attracted to you. So the other way is different, like, like look at Shrek, like he just wasn't ripped. He's tough as fucking nails. I guess he did attract a pig though at the end of the show. That was actually depressing when Shrek's ogre girlfriend turned into an actual ogre. I'm like, what the fuck?
He was a nice, kind, caring guy.
But then if you watch further into Shrek, all those other princesses are into him too.
Which ones?
The other ones, like Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, the first Shrek, or we're talking about Shrek
We're
part
talking
one?
about we're talking about way ahead.
Two,
Shrek 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shrek's just a pimp?
And I don't think they turn into ogres, they just...
One of my cousins, he lives in Europe and he's like 400 pounds and he got so many women just because he's like that masculine,
Strong.
like alpha male.
Like strong.
Yeah, and
Like constant, like women just
And
like.
see, that's where I gotta like beat into women's heads a lot of times too, like sometimes they'll get so carried away and their motive for losing weight is so fucked up. Like they're just like, I wanna just lose 100 fucking pounds in like 1 month for this fucking trip. And I don't even deal with those women
So
anymore.
they can put pictures on Facebook or.
Well, whatever, but I don't even deal with them because I don't want that attitude. Because yeah, I can help people lose weight fucking lightning fast, but I don't want that attitude because they fail every time. They fail every fucking time. Right? So I don't want that attitude. That's why I said people that can run a fucking real fasting routine, a proper frequency, when they can do that, it shows the discipline. That's the people I want to coach.
That chick you had made a video.
What's that?
That chick you had trained and you asked her to make a video. And it was because her intentions were wrong.
Oh, way back, yeah, that was a girl that I
Why she
coached.
failed, yeah.
Yeah, and I made her do that.
What's your name?
I forget.
Erica, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I made her make that video because that was the whole thing. It was all vanity.
She admitted
Where,
to that.
if you're not in this, and that's why I want girls that are like, that want to build muscle. Because that's healthy to have muscle mass on your body, and women are so fucking brainwashed by Instagram. They think that, I'm gonna get bulky. Yeah, have fun getting bulky. You're not gonna gain more than 5 pounds of fucking muscle in 2 years if you're training perfectly, Like it's the worst, especially some of the young girls that ask to get coaching from me now, they're young. And they think they're gonna look like some girl that's on drugs on fucking Instagram. Like, you're not gonna look like her. Fuck, that girl's got the same size of traps and biceps as me. Like, give me a fucking break. The goal of the woman, you wanna be as muscular as possible and as lean as you can be with that amount of muscle, because that's when you'll look the best. You will look the best with the most muscle you can possibly fucking have, and then once you almost hit like your genetic potential, you got a good training routine and cutting the fat, you're gonna look the best. Okay, you're not gonna look good with a low body fat, like surface body fat level and no muscle. You look like shit, right? And then obviously, actually, you'll look better. I know women that have a ton of muscle that have put in that training, that effort, like say, and they maybe are carrying a little bit extra body fat and they still look better than the girl that's fucking a beanpole. You know, if they got a lot of muscle in their body though,
Yeah.
right? That's the thing, like, it's just, yeah, social media fucking sets some pretty bad seeds in people's heads.
I feel like it shapes you better, because even when I was doing the gym before, when I was bigger, it still shaped me nicely.
Yeah.
So that I just wanted to cut the weight, so that I could get the real shape.
Yeah, see? And like, it depends how you hold your,
Your weight.
yeah, exactly, like me, I hold like, if I try to blow up and gain weight deliberately, I hold it pretty evenly everywhere. But it's only when my gut starts to get slightly outside of my chest that I start looking fat.
Yeah.
Which usually happens at about buck 90, 95 maybe.
Why do you always gain weight?
Fuck, motivate you fat asses.
Really?
Yeah,
You're a
fuck.
science experiment.
Yeah, fuck, that's why I do it. I fucking gain weight deliberately to fucking lose it fucking crazy fast to show you guys you won't die doing it.
Practice
How do you think I got
what
people to do all this? How do you think I get people to fucking do all this
I
crap?
kind of hate you because you lose like 3 pounds a day and I never.
Well, yeah, because I freaking actually, because my body also, when you've been fat for a long time, you've actually developed more fat cells. And so as you lose the weight, let's say you have like 500,000 fat cells, it's just obviously there's way more than that. Let's say you had 500,000 fat cells, but you started out with like 300,000, but if you got so fat, like outside of your limit of weight gain, you'll actually start making more fat cells to accommodate that extra fat. So when you lose the weight, the one cool thing about dry fasting is that autophagy effect will actually chew up fucking fat cells and don't need to be there anymore. So it's a person that has more fat cells from before can actually gain weight quicker in a sense back, because it's like your body has kind of a limiting, it limits itself. Does that make sense? Like me, I can swing 20 pounds very quick. But then for me to gain more than 20, for me to get over like 195 pounds, I gotta start opening my eating window up and force feeding pretty hard, right? And that's fasting and then training every day and eating a ton. Now, some people, let's say that somebody lost a pile of weight and they were down at the same weight as I was when I was lean, and they were like 300 pounds before, they'd almost have more fat capacity. Like my body would take time to make those new fat cells. Like that's right when my my lipids, like my blood fats, like the bad ones, triglycerides, will start spiking like crazy when I hit that upper range. Like, so I get up to about 190, 195 pounds, and that's when my blood numbers would start looking bad. But before that, I'd actually have, my blood numbers would look good. And I felt it in my chest too. As soon as I got up to about 190, 195 pounds, really quick weight gain, I fucking started feeling chest pressure. And I'm like, holy fuck.
But
You know, that's why if I was gonna do a weight gain experiment again, I'd probably try to slow it down a hair. Slow it, and maybe do a little bit more like HIIT cardio, because I don't want to do any steady state if I'm trying to get fat deliberately, right? Because it just burns too much calories. But I try to keep my heart rate and my heart strong by doing lots of HIIT. So it's just like doing 10 minutes of HIIT every day, just to keep the fucking heart rate through the roof, so I still stay in shape when I gain that weight. That's kind of how sumo wrestlers do it, because they're pretty much doing HIIT cardio every morning, and they're putting on crazy amounts of fat, and they still have pretty good lifespans, those guys.
So